Welcome everyone. Today on Pressure Crisp we're going to be making some ribs in the Ninja Foodi Grill. And you're going to be shocked how quick and easy it is to make ribs in the Ninja Foodi Grill. I'm still in Vegas, as you can tell by the kitchen, and yeah, I have nothing more to say. So come on over and let's get these ribs started. To start, you're going to require the roasting pan in. We're using the air crisp basket, and also the splatter shield is in. Go ahead and shut the lid. We're going to go ahead and turn the Ninja Foodi on, and we're going to roast these. Now we're going to turn the temperature down to 300, and we're going to hit start. We want this to preheat. This usually takes anywhere from 8 to 10 minutes to preheat. So while that's preheating, I did take the ribs out of the packaging, and I rinsed them under cold water. We're going to try to get this silver skin. The last one I did, it came out perfectly. There, we have it started somewhat. Now you can take a paper towel so you have a little bit of a grip, and you're going to peel it off. And this is coming off. I don't want to jinx it yet. Don't want to jinx it. That came off great. Now we want to make this fit Ninja Foodi. So we're going to cut this into 3 different pieces. And then the third piece we may have to cut 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to cut this one right here. And we're just going to cut this in half. We may have to cut this because I'm not sure if it's going to fit. The last time it did not fit, and we had to cut another one in half just to get it to fit in the basket. We're using today is this Grill Mates Applewood rub. I really like this rub. We had it the other day with the ribs, and it smells really good, and also there's not a ton of salt in it, so I can go really heavy on these ribs. Just trying not to get it everywhere. And yes, I am. So I'm starting with the back side first, the bone side. I have a very heavy hand when it comes to rubs, and that's why I prefer to make my own. And all I do is you're just going to rub this in to this pork. You're going to flip them over. Now the ideal situation with these ribs, we're just doing this on a whim. She felt like ribs, so we're making ribs. Usually what I would do, I would put the dry rub on these in the morning or the night before and let them sit in the fridge either overnight or at least just a few hours. But we're actually just going to put the rub on these and put them directly into the foodie. Ribs are ready to go into the Ninja Foodi Grill. We're going to raise the lid, and we're going to take those wonderful, delicious ribs. And yeah, we hear a sizzle. Now before we go ahead and add all the ribs, I am going to add like a 1/2 cup to 3/4 cup of water. And just like a tablespoon or 2 of apple cider vinegar. Now if I had apple juice or something, I would add that as well. But I don't have any in the house. If you happen to have that in the house, by all means add it, because it's just going to make the ribs more flavorful. I'm going to put this in here. These ribs are... Now the last one, like I said, we're going to have to cut it. And we're just going to place these right in here. It's a tight fit, but it works. Go ahead and lower the lid. Okay, the time, we're going to up this to 1 hour. These should be done, it depends on the thickness of your ribs, but these should be done anywhere from 45 minutes to... I've never had them go past 50-55 minutes, but it all depends on the ribs. All right, 1 hour. We're going to come back in 30 minutes and check these ribs. So 20 minutes have gone by. We're going to raise the lid. Oh yeah. These are looking fantastic. And let's just see what they look like. They look really good. Really good. There we go. Just going to flip them over. There we go. And we're going to close the lid. And I'm gonna come back in probably 15 or 20 minutes because that'll bring us right to the 40-minute mark. And we're gonna temp them to see where we're at that time. So 40 minutes has passed. I'm gonna raise the lid, and these are looking amazing. I do want to do a quick temp on these ribs. 182. A few more minutes on these. Yeah, definitely. We're looking for a temperature of like 190 degrees. So I'm going to go ahead and lower the lid. Alright, so we have 16 minutes left on the clock. We're going to raise the lid. Let's get a temp on these ribs. Just about there with that one. Just a few more minutes, but I'm going to go ahead and add the barbecue sauce. And by the time the barbecue sauce cooks on, these ribs will be perfectly done. So I'm going to flip over, so I'm going to add it to both sides today. See if I can flip these over. As you can tell, I did flip them over while I was off camera. So I'm going to do real quick, we're going to pour some of this. Today we're using the Stubbs Smoky Mesquite barbecue sauce. We had this on the last batch of ribs we made, and it was wonderful. I'm just going to go ahead and pour some of this on. This is on the back side of these ribs. And look, Aunt Ruthie did have a brush. We found it in the drawer, and we're going to brush it on. But if you don't have a brush, you can just go ahead and use a spoon like I did, I think in the last video. Let's brush this on. All right. I am going to give this a minute. I am going to close the lid and let it cook for like a minute so it sticks a bit more to these ribs. Then we're going to flip them over and coat the other side with this terrific barbecue sauce. Okay, so it's been like 2 minutes. Raise the lid. That sauce is cooked on there nicely. And we're going to flip these ribs. Oops. Yeah, it's a bit awkward. The angle that I'm working at right now, just a bit awkward. Now we're going to take some of this same barbecue sauce. We're going to put it right on the top. And I'll do a quick temp after I brush this on. Oh yeah, this is going to be good. So good. Alright, that looks pretty good. I am going to do a quick temp just to see where we are at. This is going to cook for, I don't know. Alright, let's go ahead and lower the lid. We'll let this cook probably anywhere between 3 to 5 minutes. Okay, we have 10 minutes left on the clock. Gorgeous. Just gorgeous. I just want to do a quick temp. Ow, 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 it's hot. Alright, we're going to take these ribs out and serve them up, and we're going to do that taste test. Okay, it's time for that taste test. Let me just show you what it looks like. There are the ribs. She wanted coleslaw and beans with this tonight. And Aunt Ruth is going to be the chief taste tester. Go ahead.
Good evening again.
Let's see if we get a good reaction. Let's hope so.
This sauce is good on here.
The mesquite?
Very good.
Yeah, it's a good brand. Usually I use Sweet Baby Ray's in New York, but I think I might switch to this new barbecue sauce. It's really good. Can you taste the rub underneath?
I'm including it all in the barbecue sauce.
Okay.
It's the rub underneath.
And is the rib tender enough for you?
Oh my God, it's delicious, Lisa.
So this
I love ribs.
Awesome. These ribs cooked at 300 degrees for 50 minutes. Quick, easy, and they're really, really good ribs. Really good ribs. Finger licking good ribs. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe and check us out on the Facebook group as well under Pressure Crisp. I can't talk. Pressure Crisp, Ninja Foodi, and Ninja Foodi Grill. And
thank you very much for the kind comments you made.
Thanks, everybody. All right. Stay tuned to our next video. Bye-bye.